So, today I have a story, and that is, it took me over 2 years to get a girl to finally dance with me. And here's how it happened. Yes, I'm that lonely that it took over 730 days to get someone of the opposite gender to slow dance with me. So, this involved me and my friend Alyssa. Now, I met Alyssa in January of 2020 when I first started coming to ISBI, and she's not really a dancer, okay? She's one of the people, she'll sit at a table and talk with you for 3 hours at a school dance, but she won't do any of the dancing part. So I'm asked her to dance, and we're going to talk about how that all went down. So I didn't realize she was a dancer until February of 2020 when we were at the Valentine's Day dance. And her and her then boyfriend at the time, Zane, we're going to the dance together, and it was like, I'll only dance to this one song, and it was from the ground up from Dan and Shay. And so those two danced to that song, and that's when I found out she wasn't really a dancer. So then we spring forward to later in the night, actually, before I go even further in time. She gets princess or whatever at the Valentine sweetheart dance. So she had to dance a never dance. And she's like, you'll never ever see me dance again. I'm like, sure, okay, you say that now. So then we spring forward a year to May of 2021 when we have our prom. And this is our junior year prom. And her and I go together. I asked her, she'd like, as friends, yes, I'll go with you to the dance. I'm like, awesome, sweet, I got a date to the dance. And so I'm trying to convince her to dance while at prom, and it's not going well. And she just sits there, and we talk and stuff like that. So then we get to the last dance, and they crown our friend Jacob and Katie king and queen. So I'm like, hey, listen, it's the last dance. Can we please dance? I know you're not a dancer. That's about how it went. Me basically sounding desperate to dance with her. And she's like, no, because someone ruined the mood for me because this a-hole on Snapchat called her a stupid and then horrible, but take the ABLE off of that word and you get it. So it kind of killed the vibe for her. So she was not in the mood for dancing. So then we spring forward to next year. I'm like, okay, maybe it'll happen next year. So now we're at 2022 prom. And I have a girlfriend at the time. And so I'm dancing with my girlfriend and not really dancing with Alyssa or anyone else. I would kind of like off, okay? I would like in my own little world, okay? So I get a pass for that one. So then we spring forward to prom 2023. But Alyssa won't be at prom 2023 because she graduated and left ISBI and now she's in college. So a couple months ago, Kayla and I are joking around with Alyssa like, hey, maybe Alyssa could come to prom this year. And I'm like, okay, that sounds good. We can work everything out. So we fill out the paperwork. She comes to Jacksonville, and she comes to prom 2023. And her and I finally get to dance from 2 years ago when I asked her originally. So yeah, that's the story of how it took me a very, very long time to get my best friend to dance with me. And it was so worth it.